We've all heard about the three theories here, but let me give you a little bit more about oxidative stress, how real serious oxidative stress is. You see, there's over 200 different disease processes. The three theories on aging are oxidative stress, mitochondrial health, and sirtuin theory, right? So I'm going to talk about on these big. Let's talk first about oxidative stress. Go into your PubMed, over 300,000 peer-reviewed articles on oxidative stress. That means it affects how many different disease processes from every part of the body, be it in your heart, your eyes, your skin, your organs, all your kidneys, your joints, your lungs, your brain, your immune system, blood vessels, depression, anxiety, autism, attention deficit, all that. That's what I work with every day as a person who does neurofeedback. So I'm going to tell you, brain function is very, very much affected by inflammation. Inflammation is the next step after oxidative stress. See, what is oxidative stress? Is when free radicals start to overtake the body, and that creates oxidative stress in the body. Okay? Now, let's talk about those free radicals. When free radicals start to take over the body, okay, what happens is we have things that our body tries to do to stop that from happening. We call those responses of the body to prevent problems later happening. So three things happen when we activate our NRF2 pathway. And it's a pathway. I don't want you to think that this is something in your body. It's a pathway, just like the Krebs cycle is a pathway. But this pathway, when we activate it, if we put too much product in, we actually shut down the activation. If we don't put enough in, we don't activate anything. So people are like, well, if you talk to me and you told me you took turmeric and milk thistle and green tea and bacopa and ashwagandha by itself, each one of these things, if you take too much of it, it actually shuts down the system. LifeVantage, Dr. Joe McCord and his cohorts figured out the right amount, just the micro dose to flip that switch. If we use too much, we would shut the switch down. If we use too little, we don't get it to start, right? That's called an activator. Why? Because it's activating this pathway. But what happens when we activate the pathway is we start to create enzymes in our body, enzymes that reduce the oxidative stress by drastic amounts. Now, people don't realize this, but, because people say, well, I took it for a month, it didn't work. To get the numbers that you want to see, right, to reduce the oxidative stress, 40% in 30 days, that's what John Quinones showed us on his ABC thing. But to take if you want to increase your SOD by 30%, it takes 120 days. Why? Because every red blood cell in your body has to change. You regenerate every 120 days. All the red blood cells in your body will shift. So the next time you're working with someone, they said, I tried it for a month, it didn't work. Tell them this is a 4-month commitment. Why is it a 4-month commitment? Because the red blood cells in your body take 120 days to completely change, and to optimize what you're going to get from this product is going to take that much time. Now, glutathione by 300% is huge. Glutathione is your body's natural ability to fight off things. This is what your body creates. And so when your body's under stress, your body creates glutathione, and that is what keeps you healthy. Glutathione became really popular during the pandemic, right? All of a sudden, people started talking about, how do I boost glutathione? So I knew about NAC, N-acetylcysteine, for a long time. But N-acetylcysteine only increases glutathione by about 50 to 60%. So think about what our Protandim NRF2 does. This activates it 300% more times. And we have a research paper out there from the National Institute of Aging saying that we extend the life in male mice by 7%. 7% don't sound like a lot until you figure out 7% is what you pay in sales tax. 7%, if you live 100 years, is another 7 years. That's pretty impressive, right? So think about that. What I love about our company, is they have the audacity to hire people to hold them to a higher standard, right? Who does that in this world, in day and age? But we do. Why? Because we want to be the premier activated company, and we want to make sure that what we say is in our products is in our products. So the BSCG is the Banned Substance Control Group. Our activators activate and create better performance for people. When you have better mitochondria in the cell, you're able to break down fuel better. I'll get to that part in a minute, the NRF1. But the BSCG is making sure that what we're putting in our products doesn't get athletes in trouble. That includes college athletes, Olympic athletes, and professional athletes. And then when you look at the NSA, the National Sanitation Foundation, they're the white glove, man. They're the white glove group that goes out and they make sure that what you say you're putting in your product is there. You don't go hire these people unless you're going to play at a high standard.